Welcome to week 10 of the Business Management Capstone course. You are already 2/3 of the way finished with this class. So let's go ahead and jump right into the assignments for this week. You will need to read Chapter 8 and review the PowerPoint presentation for Chapter 8. Complete the course participation assignment, the Chapter 8 LearnSmart, the case study, the Globus simulation, 3-year strategic plan, years 12 through 14. Keep in mind, I will post your previous 3-year strategic plan, years 9 through 11 grade within Blackboard this coming week. The Globus simulation year 12 report, Globus simulation decisions for year 12. Last but not least, the Chapter 8 quiz also. So the first assignment, the course participation diversification strategy. In order for any company to survive, for the most part, they need new products, new markets to sustain growth. This week you will analyze the company and inform your fellow students as to how that company applied the diversification strategy method to ensure that they were able to sustain growth well into the future. So the assignment instructions, of course, choose a company and identify how they were able to diversify their company strategy. Make sure you provide examples that support your response. Of course, review the posts of your peers, and last but not least, provide a comment on at least 2 posts. For some reason, I still have a few students only responded to 1 post. I haven't deducted any points yet. Just make sure you now are responding to at least 2 posts. Majority of you are, and the replies are fantastic, so please keep it up. Next, we have the Chapter 8 LearnSmart, the Chapter 8 quiz, and the case study, which you should be familiar with by now, how to complete those assignments. Then we have the Globus simulation 3-year strategic plan, year 12 through 14. Then again, you just completed years 9 through 11 strategic plan. So you know it's within Globus. That's where all the information is. That's where you put in, that's where you insert your input. Grade will be posted for year 9 through 11 this week in Blackboard. And for 12 to 14, I won't be able to post a grade until the end of 14. So just keep that in mind. I know I received a few emails asking about the grades. You can review those grades in Globus, but the final strategic plan grades won't be there until the end of year 11 for the first one and year 14 for the second one. Next, we have the Globus simulation year 12 report. Really hardly any complaints. Everyone's doing a great job. Majority of companies are mixing it up. Nice cover page, graphics, tables. Just the overall formatting is fantastic. With that said, and I mentioned this in the previous video, I'm no longer going to force you to come up with a different style if you don't want to. I hope you do, but I'm not going to take off if you like your style and you want to run with it, as long as you continue enhancing your style. And next we have the Globus simulation year 12 decisions. Then again, everyone at least knows how to get a Globus, and they're trying their best. I just actually had the pleasure of speaking to Raven, and she was concerned about her decisions. And what I was telling her, and I like to tell the group, is don't worry about being first. I hope you are, but if you're not, only one person, or I should say one team, can be first. So does that mean 2nd through 11 is terrible? No. Look for growth. That's what I'm looking for. So if you're dead last and you stay dead last, but you did grow, I can live with that. Okay. To me, all the assignments within the Capstone class hopefully is continually have you analyze. Okay. If you're not first in Globus, but you're last, you continue analyzing your decisions and getting better and better. That's what I need. Okay. That's what I want you to get out of this class, is continually learn how to analyze, how to get better and better and better. So let's go ahead and jump in Globus and look at the year 11 results. Wow. As you can see, the year 11 scoreboard, a tremendous amount has happened. Sometimes it doesn't take you to do that much to become number 1. All it takes is your competition to be worse. So as you can see, for year 11, Team B is now number 1 at a 107 plus 3 change from year 10. You got Team A with 93 with plus 4. So great job. Now Team D did drop, but they're still number 3 for year 11, keep in mind, not overall. And then you have Team C, H, and F. But the one I really want to point out is Team I. This whole entire time, I've been saying Team I, Team I, Team I. And they had a negative 28 dip. So Maybe it's within their strategy and they're changing something up and they're going to recoup that. It's going to be very interesting to see, because that is a tremendous drop. Now, then last we have Team G. I'm really concerned. They dropped 6 more points. As you can see, basically what they're the third highest drop, and they really couldn't afford to lose any kind of ground. So Team G, basically you have year 12 to make a difference, and if not, you will be pretty much out of the game. Obviously, you will continue making your decisions and doing the reports, but probably have no hopes of really doing too much when it comes to the scoreboard. Now, the game to date scoreboard, we have Team B leading the charge at 108. Team I is still in second place, but notice they're at 94. Look at how many other teams that are tied for second at 94. You have Team D, C, and A, all right there at 94. So either I is changing their strategy and it's going to pay off in the long term, or they made a huge mistake. We will find out very shortly once we look at year 12 next week. And then, as you can see, though, everyone else is right there. Even Team E at 88. They're not that far behind. I mean, Team H only has 91. Team G is the one that I'm still very concerned with at 71. So hopefully you can make some kind of adjustment and at least be somewhat competitive. What I would say is whatever you've been trying in the past, switch it up. You have nothing to lose now. We're going into year 12. So you might as well try something different. Apparently, what you have used is not making that much of an impact. So just keep that in mind, Team G. You know, it is a simulation. This is a capstone class. I want you to learn within this course. So at the end of the day, you don't lose anything. You're still trying. You're still implementing your strategy. So you're still going to receive credit. But be, I guess, more dynamic. Try something, mix it up a little bit to see if you can make up some ground. Even if you're, win ahead 1 or 2 teams, that would be a big victory for you. As always, I'm not going to go over the rest of the information. Clearly, you know how to access the reports. Some of you are absolutely doing that. I can tell. Team B would really stick out in my mind. As you can see, they're at overall game to date at 108. The closest one is, several teams tied for second place at 94. So they have a nice, comfortable lead right now. So if they continue, it's going to be hard to catch them. Now, with that said, we've said that in the past about Team I, and they drop like a rock. So you never know. I wouldn't so much focus on making a huge leap individual as a team, as if you can keep on making an increase and don't decrease, maybe your competition will decrease for you and you don't even have to worry about it. Such in the case with Team I and Team B. That's all I had for this week. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions. Have a great day.